Today, I am so excited to show you the iconic Panther House in Lake Oswego, Oregon. If you've been dreaming of living in Lake Oswego, this is definitely a house you have to check out, because who doesn't want to own the Panther House? Built in 1970, this is the original owners and it is just a time capsule. Come inside, I can't wait to show you. As you walk through the front gate, you enter this great little courtyard. Access to the garage, access inside the house, and it gives you a private feeling set back from the edge of the street. This house has lots of parking, a circular driveway making access super easy, but I love that everything's softened by the courtyard right as you walk inside. Built in 1970, this custom home sits on an oversized lot in a great part of Lake Oswego. As we walk upstairs, the primary bedroom and all of your living space is up here. Beautiful large living room with a wood-burning fireplace. This iconic rock is just beautiful and completely gives off the 70s vibes. Updated vinyl double-pane windows, which are really nice, just keeps everything quiet and energy efficient in here. Plus you have the sliding glass door out to the nice little deck area. You have a nice large deck downstairs as well, but this gives you some main floor outdoor living. The kitchen hasn't been updated, but is nice and spacious in size. Hardwood floors, which are great, stainless steel, refrigerator, and then black appliances. Plus I love that they added the wine fridge in. Lots of storage. You do have the granite countertops, so they have done some updating in here. And then of course, lots of overhead storage. And let me tell you, this house is so well maintained. The people who live here obviously took very good care of it. Everything is immaculate, everything is pretty. And look, all their notes, everything you need to know. I love things like that. Flat top electric stove, stainless steel, undermount kitchen sink, plus beautiful plantation shutters. These plantation shutters are throughout the whole house. Something to keep in mind when you're buying in Lake Oswego are lake easements. It's really important to know if the house you're buying has lake easements and to figure out which lake easements you want and what's important to you. When the lake easements were put out, they weren't just assigned to every house. Everybody had to individually choose them. So you never know what you're going to get and you always have to ask some questions. The Lake Corp has a great website. If you go on there, it'll have lots of information. And this particular house actually has access to 4 different lake easements. And so it has Lakeview Rec, which is fabulous. There's 16 boat slips there, 18 canoe and kayak racks, and 25 stand-up paddleboard racks. There's also restrooms. That's super important in your easement as well, right? You also have Maple Circle, that has 19 stand-up paddleboard and canoe sites, Blue Heron, which is 24 boat slips and 6 canoe racks, and Alder Point, which gives you another 6 boat slips, 12 canoe racks, and 12 paddleboard racks. So this house with those 4 easements, super, super desirable. If I didn't buy on the lake, I would definitely want to make sure that I had lake easements so I had good, easy access. Now, everyone in Lake Oswego gets access, of course, but having an actual lake easement makes it so much easier, and it gives you a place to just base off all of your summer entertaining. At the top of the staircase here, we do have a little coat closet, some storage there, actually very nicely built out. And of course, the primary bedroom at the end of this hall. This isn't a huge bedroom, but plenty of room for a queen bed, probably even a king if you wanted to, as long as you didn't have too big of dressers. Nice sliding glass door looking out to the back of the property and that covered deck. Once again, plantation shutters and double closets, double wall of closets, which is great. And this one is a little bit of a surprise because it looks like it's just gonna be a standard size closet. And then you walk in and you have all of this extra storage. They really used every nook and cranny in this house. And we have beautiful lighting here and a solar tube over there. Solar tubes are a great skylight alternative. They're much smaller than a skylight, but because they're reflective in the middle, they give out a whole bunch of natural light. Even on a gray, dreary day, you get lots of natural light from a solar light. So I love them, especially in a closet or a bathroom. It's the perfect application. This one, we don't have a primary bathroom attached, but the main floor bathroom is right next to the primary bedroom. So it's super convenient, it's super easy. You have a nice, really super cool kind of Asian inspired vanity, plus a big walk-in shower. Easy, lots of built-in storage. I love that. And you have a window. I always like a window in a bathroom, plus some extra storage right here. That's the back side, so tons of storage. I love it so much. Let's check out the downstairs because we have a lot more living space and bedrooms down there. Our 70s vibes continue as we walk downstairs. Nice, light, airy, bright. This is a daylight ranch style. Well, technically it's a split level, but the daylight ranch style down here where it's super above grade and lots of windows makes it really nice, but lots of good built-ins here. Plus, of course, the sink for the west bar and built-in speakers. This is a gas fireplace. The one upstairs was wood, but this is a nice gas fireplace. Still the nice bricks around, keeping in that kind of 70s vibe. And of course, a newer sliding glass door that walks out to this nice large deck area. So big deck for entertaining, lots of space out here. Of course, that's a deck off the main floor, so you have the double levels. And then you still have some yard space out here, really kind of shady tree, just super private. A little bit, lots of foliage. You could open this up a little bit if you wanted to. The outside of this house is great. The paint has obviously been painted pretty recently. Everything looks really good. And like I said, the fact that they've been taking such good care of it really feels good on the outside as well as the inside. Off of this deck, just like upstairs, you can also access this bedroom. This is a nice oversized guest bedroom. Lots of room, lots of storage. You still have the walk-in closet, which is great. And you even have access over here. This could live as a great guest space, especially with the attached bathroom, or maybe teenagers, adults like that, something a little bit more private. So even though you didn't have the primary bathroom upstairs, it kind of feels that way down here a little bit. So like I said, attached to that bedroom, super easy. Just kind of a nice basic bathroom, nothing special, but plenty of room, plenty of space. And you have your laundry room right here with plenty of room for a washer dryer, some extra storage, hooks, just good storage. Storage is so important in these homes. This space is nice and open, and our third bedroom is tucked over on this side also. Once again, a spacious, good sized room. You could easily put a queen bed in this room, and that's great. Plus the wall of closets and some extra storage back here. They've really been thoughtful with how they use the space in this home. So you have the 2-car garage, but this is 2 separate 1-car garages. Each of them accessed off the courtyard, making it really nice. Honestly, I love it. It would be a great way of keeping a little separation with you and your spouse. Or if you want to put your car in one and put storage in the other one, you have lots of options. Epoxy floors are really nice. High ceilings, lots of room for extra storage that way. And just a nice layout, having them split like this, that honestly, we don't see that very often. That's kind of a time pass thing. And I really like the layout. I think it's very, very livable. Now that we've taken a full tour of this incredible property, let's focus on the neighborhood. 4470 Lakeview Boulevard is located in the vibrant Bryant area on the west side of Lake Oswego. This situation has incredible energy and unmatched connectedness. It's a dynamic hub that places you right at the center of everything that makes this side of town run. Running daily errands is incredibly efficient with local shopping centers, grocery stores, and coffee shops positioned just down the street. It also offers a seamless direct connection to Boones Ferry Road and the I-5 interchange, making daily commute exceptionally straightforward. But the premier feature of this specific address is the exceptional access to water. This location grants keys to 4 private local lake easements, including the Lakeview Recreation and Maple Circle easements. You are situated just a short distance from the west bay side of the lake, meaning that launching a kayak, paddleboarding, or enjoying summer afternoons by the water requires zero hassle and absolutely no searching for parking. The neighborhood is highly valued for its robust civic infrastructure and strategic placement within the Lake Oswego grid. The city's master planning ensures that the major transit routes, recreation options, and daily services all intersect seamlessly right here, creating a highly functional and accessible base for a busy, active lifestyle. It's a fantastic opportunity to secure a prominent piece of residential history in a location that keeps you completely plugged into the absolute best transit routes, conveniences, and water access points Lake Oswego has to offer. If you've enjoyed this home tour, you'll definitely want to check out the rest of our home tour playlist. Subscribe, click the notification bell, and put in the comments what else you want to see. Maybe we'll go look at some other animal houses. And remember, if anybody you're thinking about buying or selling in the Portland metro area, reach out. I'd love to talk to them.